Baby, when I tell you that was a close one, I don't know if you guys were here, but just recently it was something that I did, and I just want to say I apologize. If I offended anybody, I took that video down as soon as y'all told me, don't do it. I took the video down. I took the video down. Y'all said you going too far. Don't talk about them like that. So I did. And I don't know if they got me. I don't know if I'm still here. Please let me know if y'all can hear me. I don't know if they cut me off yet, But I was so damn nervous. I was scared. I had to think about it for a minute and then come back on. So we have a lot of stuff to talk about. And I just got to get my nerves together. But we have to talk about Kevin McCall. Some of you guys may know him. He's always trolling Eva. And he has some real bad negative stuff to say about her today. Also, Cardi B. We don't have to skim through that real quick, okay? Because that right there, it can get my behind in a lot of trouble. I ain't trying to go there. Hey, London, what's going on? Please like this video. We are begging for likes. Welcome back. Well, thank you. All right. So I'm going to have to skim through this, some of this stuff that I talked about over again. So bear with me. So Kevin, now, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he is trolling Eva. Eva, she's doing great. You guys see her right there. She got a co-host. She got a marriage. It's not falling apart. She's not getting divorced. But he has a message. He says, you know what, y'all? Her and Missy Elliot been having stuff going on. And what's going to happen when your kids going to Google your name and they going to find out that you had a secret relationship with Missy Elliot? And he said, you know what, Mike? He was referring to Eva's husband. I don't know what is the deal with Kevin. He wants all men to dislike Eva. He don't want her to see her in a relationship with no man. He's going to try to tear every relationship she has. She wants to tear the relationship between her and her kids. He wants to isolate her and, set her up for failure and destroy her. That's all that about. So Kevin is so unhappy. It's crazy. Hey, you know what? Hold on, because you've been with me, boo. And I just want to say again, I don't know if you guys heard me before, but thank y'all for watching out for me, because I was like a damn quacking duck. Don't you know how a duck goes into a lion den? And you like, please don't go there. Don't go there. Them lions going to tear you up. That's what y'all did for me. So I listen. You see, I listen. I ain't hard-headed. But anyway, he's talking to Michael, her husband, and saying, listen, Mike, I just want to warn you. Eva and Missy, they got something going on, and they still have something going on. And you know why Missy Elliott always buying Eva an expensive gift? Because she feel like she has to compete with Eva, the man that she's with, to show that she's the top dog. So he's trying to imply that Missy Elliott will always come first in Eva's life. Now, this is the thing. Now, before we heard this rumor, and this rumor started back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, dealing with Marlo, right? He ain't never mentioned Eva and Missy Elliott. So he just got this from the damn blogs, but he's talking about it like he know firsthand. He don't know what he's talking about. He just got it from the damn blogs, and he's just trying to imply something. So not only that, he has this long message, and he goes off and he says, let me tell y'all about these models in the model industry. These models, these cute girls, they have to go all the way over to Dubai. He didn't say that Eva went to Dubai, but he was implying that Eva is a pretty model that goes over to Dubai. She get the chili dogs on her for the money, all right? And you know what I mean by chili dogs. They said these men in Dubai, I don't know what race, ethnicity, I don't know what religion they is, but they degrade women. They give them money and they degrade them, right? And they like to squat and do a chili dog all on their face and all over their body, and it turns them on. They get riled up. You know what I mean? Yeah, girl, they get riled up for doing stuff like that. Some people like to humiliate women. and it turns them on. They feel more powerful. It's more control. And I guess dealing with the R word too, how these men, they like to R women. And some people like, oh, he too damn fine. Why would he need to R anybody when it's a list of girls that would just love to give it up? It's not about that. It's about power. It's about control. It's about degrading one, you know? Uh-huh. Do you notice sometimes some guys will pick the girl that's ashamed of being a freak versus the girl that embraces it and so loud about it? You can have one girl, she can be loud about it and like, I own my freaky ways. This is me. This is what I do. Then you have a girl, she may be freaky, but she on a low and she's ashamed of it. You know, she don't want nobody to know. Some would prefer to do it with the down low freak, you know, because they know that down low freak is ashamed. You're ashamed, and they can always use that over your head. Don't let me bring it out. They don't have to worry about the down low freak exposing them because they are already ashamed. But the one that's standing in their truth, the freaky hoe that's standing in their truth, they can't shame them. They can't go to bat with them, you know, because that you don't want war with that one. All right. So anyway, he's telling Mike, Eva, she's one of those models, and he said it's a reason why him and Lance dipped out on her. Okay. He said Lance, she couldn't keep Lance either. All right. And that's what he's implying. It comes out of nowhere. I'm assuming he was just watching TV and he seen Eva co-host on that radio show she's on. And it just made him tick, tick, boom. And that's just what it is. I believe that he's a psychopath and he's a narc and he is obsessed with Eva and he wants her to downfall. He's been talking about her for years. This ain't no mistake. This ain't no coincidence. He always have something negative to say. Anytime you see Kevin McCall, you should know most likely he got something evil to say and he's going to try to spin it to degrade Eva. All right. The mother of his child. Now, you would think he would have some respect and remorse for downing and degrading the mother of his child, you know, but he doesn't. He doesn't care about nobody. Girl, I heard it was one time he got on social media and talking about that daughter is not his. And he pretty much, you know, denounced being her father, you know. So he is dealing with I don't know what's going on with him. I'm looking in the comment section, real talk. So you guys know I got to re-talk about some of this stuff, right? So we also talked about Omarion, all right? And I think this video was just inappropriate. Now, people want to say, you know, this is Michael Jackson. He's legend. I don't care what Michael Jackson was legend. I don't care if he was an icon. Hell, Madonna, she's legend too, but I wouldn't think little girls should be doing the Madonna dance. And I don't think little boys or girls should be doing the Michael Jackson dance, right? So Omarion, he is doing the Michael Jackson dance, but it's on a whole different level, girl, okay? He is touching his thing, okay? Yeah, he touching that thing, and he's grabbing it, doing the dance, okay? Like humping and mumping. And he's telling his son to do the same thing. So he's on the side repeating daddy. And they have the nerve to put it on social media. Ain't no shame in their game, okay? Ain't no shame in it. Now, could you imagine if it was a little girl and Cardi B was doing the same Michael Jackson dance and she was grabbing her cat and she had her little daughter grabbing her cat too, you know? It's inappropriate either way around. And I do feel like it's a double standards when, you know, people see a grown man teaching a little boy freaky dance. They give it a pass or they think it's cute or they, ooh, daddy's so damn fine. Who cares what he do? Just daddy. But, you know, hey, I say it's a negative. It is inappropriate for both. Now, I will play a little clip of it and I'm going to ask y'all again, please like this video. Please, 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 I'm begging for likes because you know all my likes before they got thrown away because I had to delete that damn video. So let's play just a little bit. Check this out. So there you go. He's already doing too much popping. And I don't think he's wearing any underwear. How about that? Can we talk about these men needs to wear underwear? How that thing just jumped on out. You can tell he's not wearing any underwear. Do you know what underwear is for? It's to keep everything in place, okay? He is doing this purposely, trying to entice his female followers. And he know he got male followers that want that thing too. So he's trying to entice them. He's trying to get as much views as he can. Now, he should have really did this by himself, but to bring your son involved and have him do the same thing, no, I ain't with it. And you already know, his baby mama, which is April. Now she gets on a pole. Yeah, girl. She gets on Instagram. She gets on a pole and she do her goddamn dance. Okay. So check this out. All right. So not he doing a little move. That's cute. That's okay. But check this out. See, look at the sun. What are y'all grabbing? What are y'all grabbing? Okay. Nah. See, you grab your heart. And he could have did the same Michael Jackson dance, but he could have replaced it, but we're going to grab the heart. But nah, he going to have to grab on his thing. Can you imagine a little girl grabbing on her thing? It's just inappropriate. A little boy's grabbing on their thing, that's inappropriate too. And it's just too goddamn freaky deaky. It's out of hand. It's out of control. It's out of control. So let's continue to play. Nope. We're going to stop you right there. All right. So, what do y'all think about that? People are saying, well, you know, Omarion, he was touched, by Chris Stokes and all the B2K boys, and possibly this is where it comes from, and maybe he's teaching his kids the same thing. I said, shit, I don't know about all that. I hope not. What do y'all think about this? We went on the sidelines. And people just had so much. They was like, oh, my God, he is just so damn cute. Now, it was one or two people. They said, I don't know whether to say this is cute or it's inappropriate. Do y'all see anything cute about this? I'm grabbing them things. Good morning. Good morning. That thing look heavy. You see people already commenting. Because Omarion, he get on here, he doesn't wear any underwear. You can see the damn fine print. He damn popping it in front of everybody. He got it at an angle. He thought this thing out. He said, I'm going to go to this angle where you can see it. You can really get a goddamn view of this shit. He could have had it in a certain angle where you really couldn't see that well. He thought this thing out. This is what he wanted. It says, poor boy. Don't have a chance. His daddy done took the whole spotlight. Ain't nobody thinking about the freaky stuff. They just like, well, the daddy, because they see that damn big thing popping up in his pants. It just took the whole spotlight. Was anybody looking at what I was looking at? People are saying they seen that thing jumping, and he was grabbing on it in front of his son. But that's all people seem to care about. So I just wanted to put up on here. I know Omarion's stroke game is strong. See, all they doing is sexualizing him. Now, what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? So I'm looking in the comment section. Definitely is the Newport. Better than coffee. Dang, could we see it again? Hell nah. I don't want to see goddamn Omarion and that little boy. I'm looking in the comment section, so please comment. I think it's cute. What's cute about it? Okay. Taylor, if you in here, please let us know what's cute about it. What's cute about they're grabbing on their thing and they hunching it, And Taylor, would you think it's the same thing would be cute if you saw a little girl grabbing her thing and hunching it? Do you still think it's cute for that? Ari cheated on Moneybag. Yeah, we heard. We'll talk about that in a minute. I would have liked to see it too. See what? You're making it no, I'm not. How can somebody make something sexual? Listen. Okay, so am I making it sexual when everybody in the comment section is talking about Omarion's Peter? Okay? So are they making it sexual when they talking about his Peter? Is they making him sexual when he gets on here purposely without any underwear and he's popping his thing? He's making it sexual. The dance, how the squatting and the grinding, that ain't freaky. That ain't sexual. So please stop it. Okay? She's not doing nothing. It's not that serious. If it was a black woman with her daughter, they're suddenly to be appalled. Yeah, it'd be very serious. It is. It's very serious because at the end of the day, this, you know, people always talk about protect daughters, protect your daughters. Why protect your daughters? Because these boys are growing up very freaky deaky at a young age, and it's been celebrated. And where they gonna put all this freaky deaky expression? They gonna come for your damn daughter, and they think it's celebrated, it's acceptable, you know. So instead of always saying protect your daughters, how about you educate your kids? Okay, educate your damn sons. You know, this is inappropriate for a young person. You don't go around here grinding and humping and grabbing on your thing, dancing towards a little girl, because he's going to do the same dance, grabbing on his thing towards a little girl, right? Yeah. So please stop me with that. I will be back when y'all talk about Cardi. We're going to get on Cardi, but it's going to be real slow, real quick. Nobody want to see the popping Peters. That's out of line. Stop it. You're right. So anyway, we can move on. Gigi, did you give love to the people that gave donations from the video? You know what? Please, if you wrote the names down, please give them love. And I just want to say thank y'all for donating from the first video, you know? Check it out. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Black men are over-sexualized at an early age. That's why we can't stay faithful. That can be some truth to it too, you know? So let's go on here. So this is Cardi B. She has some images out. And a lot of people had a lot to say with it. They felt like she was just going too dark. Other people felt like this is nothing more but a Halloween outfit. And Cardi being the bad girl that she's known to be, you know? What did Cardi do this time? This is what they're saying that Cardi is doing. So check this out. It says, I'm rich, I'm single, I'm rich, and I'm bad, and I do whatever I want, okay? So, you know, people is trying to imply that she's part of the elite, that she's here to give more darkness to the world. Now, when I look at Cardi B, I don't think of darkness. I don't think that she's just evil Knievel. But these are the pictures that she decided to post up. I think that she did it to get a whole bunch of damn attention. So this is another photo of Miss Cardi B that everybody was talking about. She had social media going crazy. It was like over 6 million likes for this photo, and it went viral. Everybody and their mama was talking about it. And you're right. They said this is Bloody Cardi. She makes bloody moves. She's going back to her favorite color, which is red. So Shiny Boo. Omarion is too into himself. I see why April left him. I think she's got no praying friends. I think she has praying friends. I mean, that don't mean nothing, you know. She's not going out here touching on people, you know. So John Doe, who is that? How are you doing today, Coach White? Hey, Coach White, what's going on, boo? All right, so just to let you guys know, she also posted an angel wing sign, some gang signs, whatever. You know, I don't carry on to that, and you know we ain't gonna talk about none of that. You know, I've learned my lesson. All right, so what do you guys think about this? I see that one. That don't even look like Cardi, to be honest. It took me a minute to realize who it was. Yeah, maybe because that had to do with the lighting. Some people say she's getting prepared for a movie that she got coming out. She's getting prepared for a commercial. It looks good. Now, if she was a part of a scary... I don't like scary movies. I think scary movies is a lot of darkness. But if she's a part of the scary movie, as long as she don't got no bumps on her face and pus is coming out and she's looking gross, then I can watch it. As long as it look cute, I can watch it. But other than that, All right, so let's move on here. Oh shit, up here. All right, so Jennifer Lewis, she is speaking out and about a pastor. You know, the pastor of a church took advantage of her and was, putting touching her inappropriately. So I want you guys to hear what Miss Jennifer Lewis had to say and how it affected her, and it definitely changed her perspective on her mom. It changed her perspective on the church, and it changed the perspective of her damn career. And it's sad, but a lot of pastors are out here preaching the word and touching on their congregation members. We hear these stories all the time. Some of us know friends and family members that have experienced this. I know of pastors that are evil Knievel, and you talking about very darkness. Some of these pastors are very dark. Darkness is everywhere. Darkness in the church, outside, in the gyms, it's everywhere. So anyway, when you have humans, you definitely gonna have some darkness. So check this out. Here we go.
About my molestation. I talk about it because I want other women to confront that however they can. I was in the church choir, and choirs will visit each other's churches. And I got to ride with the pastor. I was very excited. I was sitting up front, and all of a sudden, coming from the other church, he pulls over and leans over to me. I'm in the passenger seat. He leans over to me, and he starts to kiss me. Well, I gritted my teeth, and then he tried to put his tongue in my... It was so gross and disgusting, and I felt his hands on my breasts. Well, I pushed him away from me. He took everything from me in that moment. God, because he was a man of God. My mother, because after I told her, which I did, we just pushed it down and never talked about it again. And he took my career. Because the question I had asked him before he pulled over was, Pastor Hurd, do you think I can be a star? When he touched me inappropriately, he took my mother, God, and my career. He insulted everything that I was, my entire foundation for being alive. And I told. That's why I always say to other women and men, if that first person doesn't listen, you tell somebody else. You tell until somebody listens. And then if you can, confront your abuser. Try to have witnesses around. They don't like to be confronted. Get it off of you so it doesn't eat you alive. Absolutely no problem talking about my molestation.
All right, so what do you guys think about Jennifer Lewis coming forward and letting her know her truth about her relationship with her pastor? How a man of, faith that she looked up to, that she felt that was like a protector, took advantage of her, disrespected her, and degraded her. How do you guys feel about that? Comment, let us know. Does that make you angry? Are you upset? Let us know. I feel like where is the outrage when we hear stories like this? So it says, what kind of pastor is that? With salt and pepper? It's plenty of them. You hear about the Pope that do the same stuff, a lot. And they feel like just because they're a man of faith, they have power, everybody believes them, everybody put pastors and popes on this higher pedestal. So who's gonna believe you? Who gonna believe you? Would you rather believe the pastor, which you get your faith from, or would you believe a random girl? Of course, she, if a little girl or a grown girl come out and say anything, I don't believe her. She just wants some attention. She just wants some money. Now, that pastor, he's always spoken good on my life. He helped me go through a lot of things. I don't care what he did. He's just a man. Well, what does she have on? Well, what's she doing to... It doesn't matter. None of that. It don't matter what she had on. Even though she was Jennifer Lewis, she was very appropriate dressing. But they would take advantage of you. If you got a full damn robe on from head to toe, yep, they don't come for the clothes. They come because they see you as a weaker or a less than, and that's why they want to degrade you and insult you and disrespect you and just want you to hush up about it. And they get away with it so often because so many girls, they don't speak out, they don't talk about it. And that's just a story. Of course, in the Middle East right now, you have girls that have certain religion and they are covered from head to toe. They don't got no shorts. They ain't twerking. They ain't doing none of that. And they are still high reports of these girls getting put paws on them by these men and get R by these men, So I have nothing to do with clothes at all. So don't matter what clothes you wear. They feel so elite. Well, they are elite. They are a part of the elite. They don't just feel elite, but they know they're elite. A lot of times what's influenced the world are, religion leaders and the elite, the people with money. So especially with countries that have higher male population. I was fully covered with my ex-bishop was all up on me. And I'm so sorry that you have to go through that, blessed golden gal. What do you think in the minds of men of faith that decide to take advantage of these girls in their congregation and touch on them? Do you think they're going to use the excuse, well, I blacked out. Or, it was just the devil. The devil made me do it. Y'all know this not me. I didn't mean to touch her. I didn't mean to kiss her. I just blacked out and the devil made me do it. We all have moments of weak times. And it was a weak time in my life. And they're going to have this goddamn soaking damn story. And the congregation, a lot of people will forgive and say, I understand, Pastor. You ain't mean no harm. You just had a moment of weakness. You's a man. I get it. I understand, Pastor. Pastor, do you need to talk to me? You can hold me, Pastor. And you do have some girls that will, older girls that will give themselves up as sacrifices so the pastors can do what he wants to. But a lot of times they're so powerful. A lot of times when you're powerful and you're a part of the elite, a lot of times you don't want the willing. The people that's willing to give themselves to you, you don't want them. It's so easy. You want something that's a challenge. They like to live on a damn thrill, So they go after who they want to go after. They want to do the damn picking. They don't want these girls to pick them, because some people may see that, and some men of power will see that as like she's moving too much like a man because she's trying to come on to me. A lot of them rather come on to the girl they choose to come on to. No excuses. They should show restraint. Of course, you would think the people of the Most High would show the most restraint because they go around preaching and condemning people. It's no excuse. Lip service for real. Keep your dirty hands to yourself. I knew pastors that got a 14-year-old pregnant. He was 50 years old. No one told authorities. I was a kid then. Callie, my heart goes to you. I'm so sorry you have to deal with that. And to think that nobody would step in to save you and to help you, but they rather save and help this man because of his image. Because we live in a community, it's all about image. It's all about reputation. It doesn't matter that a girl is hurt. It doesn't matter what she's going through. But what we more care about is this man's reputation. You know, he got a big following. You're going to destroy his career. He destroyed his damn career when he tried it with that girl, when he disrespected her. You know, ain't that, what you call that thing when you do, or when you do some freaky stuff before you marriage? I done forgot what they call it, fornication or some stuff. But yeah, you know, nope. Pastors are not above the law. I'm disgusted. And I'm disgusted. That's why I'm spiritual, but pastors put on pedestals to protect the kids. Yeah, I'm very spiritual too. I don't claim no religion, and I don't want nobody to put no labels on me when it comes to religions or anything else. Leave me alone. But you know, I was raised up around it, and I know a whole bunch. And Jennifer Lewis, I am so sorry you had to go through that. And anybody that's out there that have to go through this, and you have to keep it to yourself, and you feel like you have to keep it a secret, because if you tell, you scared that you would destroy relationships, because some of these men are married. You feared that you would destroy their career, because some of these men have good careers, and if something like that happens, you feared that nobody will believe you. But yet you have to live with this day in and day out. And yet you're the victim, and you are protecting these men. And some people will blame you, but I don't blame you, you know. I know the society that we're in. I know the time that we're in. And for some of us, it's not safe to speak out. It's not safe to tell our truth. Some girls have told their truth and tried to tell their truth, and they end up leaving this earth. Or they end up having their kids messed up or something, all because they wanted to be honest, right? And we always preach you should be honest, but hell, we live in the real world, and everybody don't want no damn honesty. They preach and they say they want this and that, but they don't really want it for real. Nah, they only want it when it regards to certain groups and certain peoples, but nah, they don't want that shit for real. You know, I'm telling everything. I think I clicked the wrong video. Be fearless. But it's, you know what? It's so easy to say be fearless. But hey, in this lifetime, especially if you have something to lose, it's a scary thing to just be like, listen, I'm gonna tell my truth regardless. You have to have some courage. You have to have a lot of strength. And a lot of times, are we raising these girls to have so much courage within themselves? Are we raising these girls to have a voice of courage? Or is it to, you know, you should just be nice and be polite and be loving and be caring and be supportive and be a help to these men. Don't be a burden, you know? That's going to be a burden, you know? Who's going to believe you anyway? Well, girl, that happened so long ago. Why you bringing it up now? Why you ain't say it then? That happened so long ago. You should be over that. No, people don't get over stuff like that. That is trauma that have affected them in so many ways. You have no idea, you know? And they have to go through all these thoughts. And even though sometimes people don't say it directly to you, but you hear other girls speak out and you see how family members and how your friends condemn them. Well, she just wants some money. She just wants some damn attention. And of course, if you're a victim and something like that happened to you, you're going to think, well, shit, I have no chance in hell telling my truth. I already see how my mama feel about that girl, and I can relate with that girl, but nobody knows that I can relate to this girl. So I'm just gonna keep my shit quiet and private. And sometimes that's why certain people rather, you know, express themselves and confide into a stranger than their own friends and their own family. Okay? Because they already see how y'all treat other people, how y'all may react to their asses. And ain't nobody got time for that. So the family protected him even though he was, I have a friend, grandfather was Yeah. And I'm all through this thread that Jennifer Lewis, and it's a good thing to speak out as well because it heals so many people. All through this thread, you see many people telling their stories, talking about what happened to them. And sometimes, and I know this may freak you guys out, sometimes people will come on social media and tell their secrets for the first time before they talk to their closest friend, their family members, and whoever. Sometimes people feel more comfortable in a group that can understand and relate on social media than their own people. And some people don't understand that. Well, I understand that. So you felt comfortable being on social media telling your business, but you won't tell me and I'm your sister? Clearly. Message. All right. So let's give a big thank you to Digital Skills Learning. We really appreciate you for donating $20. Thank you. Thank you for speaking up for women. Love this channel. I love you too. We really appreciate you too. You have 1 billion subs by next year. I hope so. Let's keep it on. So you know what? I guess I want to do like a numbers game because I want to know, what do you guys feel about this? Jennifer Lewis speaking on it now. Do you guys feel like if something happened to a person and it happened a long time ago, do you feel like they should just let it go? Press 5 if you feel like, if you're a victim and it happened so long ago, you should just let it go. 5. 6, if you know that it's healing in the tongue and they should speak out, 6, no matter how long it's been. If you 99 years old, if it's something on your heart that's been bothering you for over 80 or 70 years, speak it. You only get one chance on this life. You only get one chance on earth. I've never heard nobody coming back and doing earth 4 or 5 times, even though people do have those beliefs, but I just haven't seen it, So what do you guys think? Because you hear that excuse. Well, it happened, so why you ain't speak on it then? Do you guys know that certain people can't speak on it because they're still going through trauma? They don't know how to understand what the hell just happened. Some people are numb. Everybody deal with different things differently. You cannot look and say, well, if I was in her position, I would have said something. That's you. You're not her. Her brain is operated differently. And yes, sometimes people can have a tough outer appearance, like, oh my goodness, you come off so confident. I ain't never think nothing will happen to you. You come off so strong. You always got some out for everything else. I'm surprised. You would never know an ins or out of a person 100%. Hell, some people don't even know who they are in and out 100%. Okay? People still have to battle with conforming to this world and to say, well, in order to conform, it's just to be quiet because I don't want to disrupt. I don't want to interrupt. I don't want to have so much drama. I don't want to be the cause of anything by speaking out. And why do in our society people feel like victims? Victims feel like that they will interrupt or they will bring more harm or they will start more drama with speaking out when they're telling their truth. And how people always claim, we want the truth, we want the truth. But when they speak it out and they're the victim, it's almost like, that's just damn too much. I don't believe he would do that. Why would he do it? He got a beautiful wife at home. I understand that, But I want you guys to comment, let us know what you guys think. Speak up, stop being afraid. I think it's easy for people can say speak up, stop being afraid, but it goes to our society. We have to stop shaming victims that speak out about certain things. You hear so many people dogging them out. Well, what did you do to cause it? What does that matter? He did what he did. End of story. So I think it's a community It's a society thing. It's not an individual where you just need to have the courage to speak out. That's easy. It's just like if you have somebody that's not a fighter, right? Do you guys realize that certain people, they just not the I guess putting paws on each other mentality, where if somebody put paws on them, naturally they would just want to run away or they would just cover up and hide. But certain people don't have the strength or the courage or the mindset to actually want to go back and forth with the person. You know, can you imagine you see somebody like that and you like, well, just get up. All you have to do is just hit back. It's so simple. It may be simple for you, but in that person, in their mind and who that person is, it's a challenge for them because that's not who that person is. We all are not the same, okay? So with that person, they may need more help. They may need somebody to step in and say, no, let me get your hand, you know? They may need, that. So please stop protecting these men. All right. So you need the support system with understanding people. Yep. So let's keep on moving on. So this is the big news that happened late in the late hour. Ari Fisher, you guys know who Ari is. She got blessed on her shirt. She's in a blue. She's known to be going with money back, right? Yeah. They always in these expensive restaurants. They always have these expensive cars. And Ra, I think I've known her from being Nicki Minaj's friend, and then she started her own blog. And come to find out that Ra has a baby daddy because she's pregnant, and it was implied that Ari has been creeping with Ra baby daddy while being with Moneybagg. So people are saying that Ari has been cheating this whole time with Ra's baby daddy, and Ra is speaking out about it. So how did we come to this? They are saying that Ari, she gets upset when Ra puts her on her blogs and say negative stuff about her. She also gets upset when the Shade Room put negative spins out about her. So, Ra blog is not the only blog that she dislikes. She just dislikes a lot of them. And I guess my question to you, if you're on social media and you are, popular, how would you feel about blogs telling stories about you or, posting you? Do you think it's a fair game? If you're popular, blogs can post pictures about you? Or do you feel like, shit, I post pictures about me because that's what I want on my stuff? I didn't ask you to put no goddamn pictures on me, so don't put no pictures on me out there, okay? How do y'all feel about that? If you guys were famous, would you feel any type of way for blogs to put up pictures about you? 7, if you would not feel any type of way and you want the attention and that's why you post so blogs can talk about you and so you can get famous. Or 8, no, what I put on my Instagram is for my Instagram only, and I just don't want people, using my picture and doing no goddamn blogs on me. What would you feel if you were famous? All right, comment, let us know. So let's go and see what Miss Ra has to say. Check it out.
Now, having all the facts laid out, I'm going to let you in on this. For the past several months, right? Several months, for about 9 to 10 months, Ari has been my ex.
What? Wow.
She has been hard by my ex. Okay? What? Ari may get on social media, portray the image that she is so happy and in love in her relationship, but it's all an act. She's crying, she's laughing, she's doing everything in between with this. Any second that she has free, that she's not in Bag's face, begging for attention from him, she's getting it from this. And that is where the passion and the hate came by. Now, having all the facts laid out.
All right. So what do you guys think about this? She said, having all the facts laid out, that Ari has been sleeping with her ex. You heard her loud and clear. So she exposed Ari. She put Ari out there. What do y'all feel about that? You know, Ari, she does have kids. She got baby daddies out here. Ra is pregnant though. That's what I'm hearing, that she is pregnant. So let's look in the comment section. People are saying in the shade room, they said Ra sounds like she's lying. They said, where are the receipts, Ra? Just old and bitter. Imagine being pregnant after losing a baby and stressing yourself out with foolishness. Ra be lying so hard. So what do y'all think? Because these people in this comment section, they think Ra's lying. If you think Ra is lying about this situation, press 15. If you think that she's honest, she has no reason to lie, press 16. 15 if you feel like Ra is lying. 16 if you feel like she has no reason to lie. She has no reason to lie. Why would she lie? So comment, Ra got her whooped by Star. All right. She had a husband, Ari, a baby dad, mama. Well, she said an ex. So I don't trust the health. Miss Jennifer. All right. So that's what's going on with them. So comment, let us know what you guys think about that. So moving on. I don't know if you guys know, but yesterday, Megan and what's his name? Daniel was trending. So you guys know this has to do with Miss Taylor case, right? So Miss Taylor, she was left this earth due to the police, okay? And you know what? This is how I feel about it. I feel like whoever popped Miss Taylor should be behind bars. And I want to know, how do y'all feel about that? Do you feel like whoever the popo was that popped Miss Taylor should be behind bars? Press 20. Or do you feel like it was just a mistake, that the popos should not be behind bars? Whoever popped Miss Taylor, press 21. Comment, let us know. 20 if you feel like the popos that popped Miss Taylor should be behind bars. 21 if you feel like, nope, it was just a mistake, and she was dealing with drug dealers anyway, so she had to come and press 21, because that's the narrative that they're trying to spin. They need to be locked up. I feel like the way too. And I don't know. To me, I feel like those popos. Okay, so they say it was some popos outside of her place, right? And they was busting up in the house. So her boyfriend at the time, popped. He fired off because he thought somebody was breaking in, right? So they said once he fired off, then the popos just started spraying up the place. Pop, 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 right? And they didn't have no regard if it was kids up in that place. They didn't know who was up in that place. Do you think it was irresponsible for those popos to just start spraying the place and they don't even know who they're spraying? I just think that's very irresponsible, and that's very reckless, and I think that's very savage, and I think it's very dangerous. And I want to know, what do you guys think? 25 if you feel like the popos spraying the place and not knowing who they're spraying is irresponsible, press 25. 26 if you feel like they was just defending themselves and they the popos, they was scared. They just had to do what they had to do, 25 if you feel like it was irresponsible and it was reckless. 26 if you feel like they were scared and they was just there trying to protect themselves because one of their mans got hit. Comment, let us know. 25 against, I'm not protecting the public. You can't be scared as a cop. I agree with you. And I feel this way too. Put it like this. Could you imagine if a a president 45 or a Caucasian girl was said to be in that house. Say, for instance, it was a few Caucasian girls in that house, and you had a few Caucasian Senate people up in that house, and you had like 2 drug dealers up in that house too, right? And they was knocking and they busted the door, and one of them, dealers ended up fired back and it hit one of them cops, right? Do you think the popos would have sprayed the place if they would have known the president 45 is up in that apartment and some Caucasian people up in there too? Or do you think that's their protocol? Let's fall back, because we don't want to injure President 45 or them Caucasian people. We got civilians in there, and we have to protect the civilians. We can't just be spraying a place because we may, hit President 45. That's how I think it would have went, if they did get popped and they had some people of value they felt that was in that apartment, they would have just went back and tried to figure out how to get this person out this house. I don't think they would have just sprayed the place. Girl, you already know the answer. I feel they should be in a big house. Exactly. Love you, Miss Gigi. I love you too. There is training they were popped at or heard a pop that triggers them to pop. Plus, if one of their men are down, it's over. But my thing is, why? I don't feel that way. Big, whatever. You see situations happen like this all the time. It could be somebody that's robbing the bank and they pop at the police. So you mean to tell me, okay, so the police got popped back, one of their men get down, so they should just blow up the whole bank, right? They should blow up the whole bank because the retaliation. No. If you have civilians there, it's protocols that they take so they make sure they won't harm an innocent bystander. That's what they do. That is protocol. Just like when they on a freeway, they do safety measures so they won't injure different civilians. It's a certain way that they go about it where they won't hurt anybody else. It's not just goddamn derby rolling. And if you get caught up in whatever they're doing, then you should get caught up. Oh, well, Chanel. And then if that, you're not going to be responsible about it. You ain't going to get up in a big house for the recklessness that you did. I ain't with that. I feel like they just didn't care. They knew it was black people up in there, and they just didn't care about black, they just didn't care. And that's just my opinion. And they didn't care who they sprayed. They just didn't care. Why aren't they being arrested? Why are not they being arrested then? Because the system is messed up. When they created these laws and all this stuff in the government, they did not have in mind to protect the poor. They did not have in mind to protect other ethnicities. Okay? When they write this stuff out, all they had in mind is to protect themselves and to look out for themselves. But they're not looking out for y'all. No, they just want it to seem like we for everybody, but they not. And that's just my opinion. What topic have already been addressed? Come on, somebody tell me. So anyway, going back here, Miss Megan, she did an SNL performance, right? And she had, I forgot that lady name, but she's an advocate, and she said that Daniel, which is this man, he said he's nothing more than the sellouts, don't you know, back in Africa, okay, back in the 1400s, African, sold their people out to the Europeans so they can take them as captive and treat them like, and they treated them, they were savage with it, okay? They did a horrible, Illuminatious, evil, darkest. They did a lot of dark things to these people. They broke up families. They just did horrible things. It's one of the most horrible things in America, and this is what we're built on here in America. So you have those black people in Africa that sold other black people out for that type of situation, and it happened time and time again because you got to think, okay, so you get them, you get the boat, then you have to travel back to America, then you have to come back to get some more. And this was going on for quite some time. So there's people that was selling these people out. They knew how they was being treated, and they tricked these people. I heard they was lying to some black folks like, yeah, this is going to be good for y'all. They set them up for failure, and it was their own people. So she compares him to, that. And Megan, she used that tape recording on her performance, and it hit SNL, right? And so for SNL, that's a huge platform, so everybody was talking about it. However, people are saying Daniel, he didn't have that same energy when it came to the lady that spoke about it. He didn't have all this energy for Miss Taylor, but he has all this energy for Megan. And I feel like the reason why they have a lot of smoke for Cardi B and Megan, because they feel like Cardi B and Megan are less than. They don't value girls that are very, I guess, freaky deaky in their music. They see them as less than. They see them as, like you're a scum of the earth. They won't say it because over there they kind of fake with it, but they see a lot of people as less than, that lesser than them. So I feel like they feel like they're easy targets. They know their base. They know their crowd. They're going to look at Megan. They're going to look at Cardi and say, oh my goodness, they're trash. I'm not even going to hear what they got to say because they're trash. Just like they did with all these men that got popped by the police. What does Fox, what do? They say, well, Floyd, he's a criminal. He did this, he did that. And then they're basically like, oh my God, he's a criminal. He sold drugs. He's trash. Get him out of here. Good riddance. Like, that's their excuse. They're going to use, he broke the law before. He's a lawbreaker. He's black. We don't need him. I mean, for what? I don't want to hear we got to say you're a criminal, and that's their approach. And they love to target people that have a criminal background or that's not seen as like in a perfect light. They'll dog them out, and that's just how they do over there. So I feel like the reason why they go for Cardi and Megan, because they're easy targets in their base and it makes their base happy. But they're not going to have that same smoke for the lady that first spoke about it and advocates that, has a good reputation, that's not freaky. They ain't gonna say nothing about them. They ain't gonna say nothing towards them, but they will have time for rappers, okay? Because they see them as less than. It's an easy target. So he got up on here and pretty much said, you know what? This type of crowd have done this to me all my life. They only pick on me because I'm a black Republican. Yeah, girl, he got on here playing victim. He said that it's a shame that I am targeted every time by this group, and they only pick on me because I'm a black Republican, So you see a lot of people, I would play it, but shit, after our first video, I'm even more nervous what to play, and especially when it comes to politics, so I'm going to bypass on the play. And I'm going to look in the comment section. People are saying, please stop saying Uncle Tom. He was a good guy in the book. It is Sambo. All right. She's not calling you a sellout because of your political views. She's calling you one because you did sell out. You didn't do your job. People are saying that he lied for the popos and he was protecting them. He was setting up for them and he was not being really honest about the situation. And Charlemagne had him as donkey yesterday. And what do you guys think about this? How do y'all feel about Daniel? Do you feel like he's a sellout? I'm sure you guys heard about this story. If you feel like Daniel is a sellout, press 30. If you feel like this man ain't nothing, he's just doing his job, press 31. We want to know. He must have forgot about Ben Carson. I'm sure Uncle Tom's so sad. So let's go down here. He's going to cry in the car. Out of all the celebrities that called you out, come at Megan. But I already told you guys, they're not going to come for celebrities that are articulate. They're going to come for celebrities if they have a criminal background or if they're a woman and it seems to be that they're freaky or they're too expressive. they're gonna come for them because their base don't like y'all anyway. Their base don't like the Megans. They don't like the Cardis. Cardi could be so nice and she could just do freaky music. They just not gonna like her just based on that. You do criminals, records, you a drug. They just gonna place you and stereotype you as a thug or, oh my goodness, you're just bad for this society, and that's just how they do it. So exactly, these black politicians are a waste of time. How long is left? Right is right and wrong is wrong. Monica Hill. So let me continue on. All right, I see y'all in the comment section. Y'all know I can be kind of long-winded. So anyway, Miss Portia, she has a lot to say about that situation that happened with Monique and Candace. I done forgot her name that quick. So I want you guys to listen up and hear what they have to say. I want to know what y'all think about this. Please like this video. We are begging for likes. Check this out.
Monique needs anger management.
Here's the thing about anger management. I went to anger management because, I needed to go at the time, apparently. But here's the thing about anger management. The first thing they tell you when you sit out is that this is not about your anger. Because you being angry, you being upset, all of that is an emotion. Mm-hmm. So it's you just being able to control and be aware of what you're feeling. So I think that it was.
All right, so I'm going to stop and go just because this is on Big TV Network, which is Bravo. So you guys know Miss Portia. She has been known to throw down with Miss Kenya. You remember when Kenya, she had the fan and she did all this in her face. And Portia, or did she have the fan or she had the wine? She had something. And Portia felt provoked, so she ended up, putting a pause on Miss Kenya. And it was a big deal. And so Kenya is speaking out, and she said, when you go to counseling, one of the first things they're going to say is not about your anger. Anger is an emotion. Y'all hear that? Anger is an emotion, but it's about self-control. All right? So it seems like people lack self-control in a whole bunch of stuff, right? People lack self-discipline in a whole bunch of stuff. People lack self-control and discipline when it comes to their marriage and staying faithful. They lack self-discipline when it comes to putting a pause on somebody just because somebody says something you don't agree with, you dislike. People feel the need to put the pause on people, which is illegal, by the way. It's very illegal. And it's illegal for you to threaten somebody when you're telling somebody, I'm going to take you out of here. That's very illegal, I think we need to remind people of that because I think a lot of people forget that it's illegal, And if somebody ever decide to tell you they're going to do something to you, please record it and say it again. Say what you say you're going to do to me. What you say you're going to do. And please have a recording right there, right? So you can record them saying and take it to the damn post. Yes, listen. We gonna rap. We gonna be honest and we gonna talk to the damn popos. Ain't no more. And I think when we change that narrative of people going to the popos and actually getting the paperwork, I think it changes things. I think, a lot of people that are violent will start to second think and say, you know what? I've seen so many times people get locked up for saying this type of thing or losing their anger and putting pause on people. I'm going to think twice about what I'm going to do to the next person, It will help stop a lot of stuff if more people, got in trouble for putting pause on people and for, threatening people. But let's continue.
Of her to sit y'all down and have a conversation because that is very difficult to do because she has to own her part, which I feel she has, but she doesn't know if Candace owned her part yet. So for her to take the initiative to go ahead and do it first, it was it's a tough, and y'all are tough.
All right, so I wish I had their pictures up here, but did you hear what Portia said? She said, we need to give kudos to Monique. Now I know most of you guys in here, and I love y'all, most of y'all love Monique, all right? And this is where we agree to disagree. I have not seen the whole show, only saw bits and pieces where Monique lashed out at Candace. So I'm not on the Monique team. You know, I think she's beautiful. I think she's intelligent. I think she's all the things, but of course she lacks self-control. But she said that we need to give Monique a big thank you and applause because she came out, she got the girls together, and she owned her stuff. And she didn't even know if Candace owned her stuff yet. Why does it rely on somebody else to own their stuff for you to own your stuff? Why is that? How do you guys feel about that? You know, some people feel like, well, I don't want to apologize. I don't want to say nothing because you ain't apologized. What does them have to apologize have to do with who you are and your stance on it? You know, do you feel like it has a big situation to do it? Please comment, let me know. I feel like the mature thing to do is, you know what, even if you're not going to apologize, I apologize for my part. I'm responsible for me. I'm not responsible for you. And even if you don't feel like you're sorry, I'm still going to be remorseful for the part that I played in it. But it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with me. Because that Monique putting a pause on Candace, honestly, in my opinion, it has nothing to do with Candace, but it has everything to do with Monique's self-control. Monique could have avoided it. She could have walked away. She could have had more self-control. That's all Monique. It has nothing to do with Candace, even though people feel like, Candace, you provoked it with your words and how you said it. But at the end of the day, Monique is responsible for Monique. And that's just my belief, you know? So let's continue on.
Proud. You have to admit that, Giselle.
Yes.
Because you came in there and you were like, listen, you shouldn't have done this. Now, only thing I don't really like about it was, what's the other girl named Wendy?
Wendy, yeah.
Wendy put a lot on Monique's back. I mean, I understand the stereotype of Black women, etc. But, you know, on the shows that we're on, we're all living real life and nobody's perfect. And we all do crazy stuff. We curse, we fuss, we go low, we go high. And I just think it's hard to judge someone off of one situation.
Well, but Portia, I broke down 4 incidents. So it wasn't just one.
Mm-hmm.
However, Portia, there was a lot on social media comparing the Candace Monique incident to when you and Kenya years ago got into.
All right, let's stop it here. Listen, girl. Now, I know y'all don't like Gazelle, okay? I don't know Gazelle that much. I don't watch the show. So I can't really comment so much because like Portia said, I can't look at a piece of it and, you know, form an opinion about these girls. But I know y'all don't like Gazelle. But I don't know. Now, I don't care for Gazelle choice in going back with that man, that her ex-husband. But I like Gazelle, you know. I don't know what it is about her. But I likes her, you know. And she told Portia, she said, Portia, it has not been 1, but it has been 4. It's been 4 times where, you know, Monique has gotten out of order, according to her. And what do you guys think about this, you know? Candace pour a slice and dice on somebody. She's not innocent. Okay, thick girl 40, let's talk. Okay, so Candace, they're saying she's not innocent because last year she put a slice and dice. My question is this. Did she apologize? You know? If she apologized, did she have remorse? Did we move on? Did we forgive? So why are we going to still hold that against her from last year? I mean, do we still hold what Portia did from the years before? You know, I forgot. Well, I haven't forgotten about it, but I'm not looking at Portia like, oh my gosh, she's a maniac now, you know. She was remorseful, you know. She changed her mind about, you know, she shouldn't have did it, you know, and we moved on. But this has something to do with what happened recently, you know. So, I don't know. I think, what do y'all think about that? It's just like me getting into it with somebody. I'm saying, well, hell, you did this to such and such 4 years ago, so it should make it right that I do this to you today. No, I think that happened in the past, and we moved on for that. And I I would not use an excuse from somebody's past. Be like, well, you did that to such and such, so it's okay for me to put the pause on you. I don't think that's justification. And I guess some of you guys feel like it's just that if, how can I say this? All right, I'm going to use different other people's names. If Tiffany and Michelle got into it, Tiffany ends up popping Michelle, right? But this happened 2 years ago. Tiffany popped Michelle. So Tiffany has apologized. She's still got a mouth, but that happened 2 years ago, and that was with damn Michelle. So what happened yesterday, Tiffany got into it with Nikki, and Nikki ends up popping Tiffany. Now, is that justification to say, well, Tiffany, you did pop such and such 2 years ago, so, yeah, we're going to use that argument, what happened just here. I mean, Tiffany, that happened 2 years ago, okay? That don't got nothing to do with what just happened. I've changed my ways. I didn't put no slicing out, and I'm not doing that anymore. But what do y'all think about it? Good morning, Gigi. No matter what you say, it is not really going to matter because you don't know the things that has happened. You're right. I don't know what happened, but I do know that Monique put the pause on somebody. It's inappropriate and it's illegal, and that's all I know. And I know it's not right. That's it. And that's all you need. I mean, it's no justification in that. She should have, like Portia said, self-control. But let's continue on.
And altercations. Do you feel like that was a fair comparison?
At the end of the day, any type of altercation, period, they're going to compare, especially if it happens on these cameras. Now, in my situation, I felt provoked, and that's a personal feeling because I personally felt provoked and pushed to that level. Now, Monique, she may feel that way as well. I just feel like in her case, it kind of built up, and I just feel like we shouldn't judge her on the actual action that they did.
My last note on that is I feel like the comparison is not equivalent because, Portia, I remember you were very apologetic and Monique still hasn't apologized at all.
Listen, Monique's process is Monique's process. And do you know if she's texted her up until now?
Because she's not.
How you know?
Because I've spoken to Candace. There's been no communication.
Okay.
And she's not apologized. And, I've said a million times, Candace is annoying. That thing is frustratingly annoying. Mm-hmm. But that never gives anybody the right to put their hands on you. Period.
I agree with Gazelle. That's how I feel. All right. And I know a lot of you guys don't agree with Gazelle. Y'all don't like her for whatever reason, But, yeah. I don't feel like it's just to put your hands on somebody. Gazelle is jealous of Monique ever since Monique told her she has 4 homes. Well, I didn't see that part, and she's jealous of her. I mean, what is her jealousy has to do with her standing up for Candace against people putting hands on somebody? Gazelle is making the point that Monique has threatened several of the ladies and then actually put hands on someone. That's horrible. That's horrible. Gazelle is sneaky. Well, she is wrong, Monique. You just can't go around dragging people. I agree with that. Monique, whoever you are, you're a beautiful girl. You got kids. You got a good husband. Walk away. If it's going to push you to the point where you have to put pause on these girls, you need to leave out of here. And what do you guys feel about that? If you are a part of this show and you felt compelled and you felt like you needed to touch somebody, would you leave the show? Do you think that you should leave the show if it's making you be somebody that you're not? Because Monique says she's not that type of person. However, because of this atmosphere, she was pushed to be somebody that she wasn't. So my thing is, if it's changing you and it's changing who you are and it's making you to come out this person that you're not, should you leave the show? You know, press 50 if you feel like if something is bothering your spirit so much that it's changing who you are and your judgments and where you think. If you feel like you should leave the show, you feel like she should leave the show, press 50. And 51 if you feel like no, you should just keep it in there, you know. And I don't know. What happens if she stay? What happens if it happens again? Or do you think that she should just have some more self-control over herself? Comment, let us know. I'm not leaving. I don't lie on people. 51. I just hope that you keep your self-control and you stop putting hands on people. But if a group or money is causing you to be somebody that you're not, wouldn't you think, okay, for my own peace of mind, for my own sanity, I need to leave this money alone because this money is causing me to put pause on people. And if they was not getting paid, do you think they'll still be doing it? If nobody on this show was getting paid and they was just doing it for the hell of it, do you think they would still do it? I don't think they'd do it, you know? Mo is also the only one living in Potomac. Let's get the new girls. 51, give these girls the spirit of not being bothered. Gazelle has wanted her gone since day one. Definitely a setup. Well, if that's true, then Monique done fell for the okie doke. Would you say Monique have failed for the okie doke? If you saying that these girls are setting her up for her to fail, then she's falling right into their trap. So Monique, you got to smarten up. You got to play chess, not checkers. When you know they're trying to get you riled up, don't you think Monique should just walk away and say, you know what? I see what's going on here. You guys want me to react a certain way. And for that, I'm going to leave out and I'm going to be smart about mine. So that's what I would think. Queen of Gossip. You know I love running my mouth. I can run my mouth all day. True, that's the same thing I said, you know, because a lot of you guys, and I love y'all, we can always agree to disagree, but it seems like you have so much excuses for this grown woman named Monique, you know, and I understand because you love her, that's your sister, you're going to have her back. I get it, you know. Can you leave the comments for after the videos? Don't pause in the middle. So let's keep on going. I just want to let you guys know that the OnlyFans, the list is out, and your homegirl, Blac Chyna, this is how much they make monthly. So this is not yearly, but this is monthly. Blac Chyna makes over 15 million a month. All right, doing OnlyFans page, she makes over 15 million a month. Okay, add it up. Now, who's about to join OnlyFans page, okay? Because listen, if YouTube fail, if YouTube ever get out of here, shit, okay? We're going to may have to have a Gigi Gone Wild, okay? It's going to be a Gigi Gone Wild, Miss Gigi Gone Wild, okay? And this thing, I understand why they listen, all I need is a meal a month. She getting 15 million a month. I just want to say congratulations, Blac Chyna. I don't know if you prayed for this, but it seemed very easy for her because this is partly what she does anyway, and she's getting paid. So Bella is number 2, 9 million a month. Cardi B, she just started, 7 million a month. Tiger gets over 5 million a month. I don't know who that is. Erica Mena, she gets over 3 million a month. I don't know who that is. Safari, he gets over 1 million a month. And I don't know who that is. But Casanova get over 800,000 a month. So yeah, y'all see the names because I don't know all these people. So I only know certain people, you know. So what do y'all think about that? Damn, how much Zeus paying her? I don't know, but I don't think Zeus paying that much, okay, to go over there acting that crazy. Oh, thank you, Gigi, but the world do not work like that. Gazelle wants her off show. Wow, unbelievable. The thirst for money. Yes, she's meant. Well, hold on. Why? Please. So you down in this girl? The thirst for money, but this is what the people want. People want to see Blac Chyna, whether you like her or not. They are willing to pay top dollar to see Blac Chyna. So it's not about the thirst for the money, but what about these men? And these men will pay top dollar. But I'm not going to shame these men for paying top dollar. I prefer for them to pay versus for them to go around here touching on little people versus them taking advantage of people. And I prefer this versus Blac Chyna having a pimp. Because back in the day, these men used to have a pimp. And I'm sure it's a man right now, they're going to figure out how can they get a group of girls and take their money and have them, do stuff on here and take their money from them. Erica Mena is Safari wife. Well, Erica and both of Safaris, they both on here. Maybe they say they broke up. Maybe they broke up because they making over millions a month. And I don't think on that Love and Hip Hop they get paid that much, So shoot. If y'all get an OnlyFans, I ain't gonna judge y'all. Shit. Look, how I'm seeing it right now. And you can do how you want to do it. Miss Gigi putting some money on my card for you. Remember? Thank you, boo. How much OnlyFans take percentage of? I don't know about that. Candace shouldn't be judging the Real Housewife cast when she needs to learn how to talk to women, then talking down on them when she needs to work on her relationship with her mom. Okay, Vanessa, I agree. If she's degrading people out here, I agree that needs to stop, I agree if that's what Candace is doing. So I just want to let you guys know that what's going on with these girls. Go ahead, $1 million a month. Smart business choice. Johnny, you damn right. And guess what? Guess who dislike it? It's so many of these men, they dislike the fact that Blac Chyna and all these girls is making a killing, making so much money on OnlyFans. They can't stand it. They on the comments talking about some weak men who gonna pay for y'all. I'd rather go to the adult sites that's free. It's so much free stuff on here. I would never buy y'all. I would never pay for y'all. Them some weak people. They just haters. Girl, get your money, girl. All right? Just know what you're doing. No, in every business, there's always pros and cons. Are you going to be willing? Are you going to be ready for the backlash? Are you mentally prepared for what comes with this type of work? Are you spiritually equipped for it? Are you emotionally ready for it? If you're not mature, I would say, nope, this ain't the business for you. You definitely have to have some maturity and some accountability when it comes to doing this type of thing. That's just my opinion. You got to know exactly what you're doing. And if you don't, if you think it's just cute and games and nothing bad will come from it, there's no con. With every business, always pros and cons. Shit, even work at McDonald's, you're going to have some bad stuff. What are some cons working at McDonald's? You're going to have to deal with rude people cussing you out. You may have to deal with some R people. The environment may be nasty. And everything is always pros and cons. But with this, you do it on your own time. But then I would fear, what if somebody steal my video and expose my damn video? What about somebody expose my picture? You know what I mean? But I guess you have to be ready for that con if you decide to do this type of stuff. So Tiger got that long, pretty yellow meat. Oh, God. Trap him in the closet like R. Kelly. How much do Sukihana make? I don't know, but she did not make the list. All right, this is the 10 list. Casanova makes more than Sukihana. Ain't that something? You got men on here that makes more than Sukihana. Safari makes more than Sukihana. Tiger makes more than all the men. Okay. Hey, it ain't my thing, and I know it's not some of you guys' thing, but I'm not going to hate on people just because I don't do it, Do y'all. All right, so I just want to put that out there, let you guys know. And I was just like mesmerized. I was like, 15 million a month. I can understand 15 million a year, but 15 million a month, and those are euros. you know, and you know euros is higher than the dollar. So say for instance, if somebody say it's €5, that means it's not $5 in US money. It's gonna be more because European dollar is more value than American dollar. So if y'all ever go over to Europe, make sure y'all have some money, okay? Because if they say US, you just gonna have to. Everything ain't the same. You're gonna have to. If they say €5, that ain't $5. You're gonna have to have some more than $5. If they say €500, that ain't $500. You know, shit. I think I made a mistake one time doing that bull crap. But let's keep on going. Just to let you guys know, Cash Doll, she is over it. She don't think she wants to be a part of the rap game anymore. And I'm assuming just because her stuff ain't selling, she says, I don't know, y'all. I'm really not feeling it no more. People are saying, when are we going to get some new music, Cash Doll? She says, I don't know. I'm not feeling it anymore. And I can see because, you know, a lot of times when you see Cash Doll, she's just a model. She's an Instagram model. And I'm like, Cash Doll, when you gonna have your OnlyFans page? Okay. I can definitely see Cash Doll having an OnlyFans page because, you know, they say she got some good sugar daddies over there, you know? Shit. Don't y'all want to know where to find the sugar daddies at, okay? Don't y'all want to know where they hiding at, okay? Woo! All right, so Chyna is cheap and classless. The reason why no one respects women like her because she doesn't value herself with morals. The U.S. to euro fluctuates. It's 19 million as of now, at least. When Nicki come back, she's gonna slay the game. Can you use OnlyFans for more than? Of course you can. Foundation. What's her name? Evelyn, she has an OnlyFans page, but she only shows her feet, they say. You know, Jordan Woods, she just started her OnlyFans page, but she says she's not going to do anything that's adult. So with the OnlyFans page, you can do whatever you want to do, but it's like, what does your audience, what your base want to see? Will your base see what, you know, what they going to want to see? What is your audience? So yeah, you know, if YouTube ever crash, listen. OnlyFans page, here I come. I'm just playing. And if the OnlyFans page don't work, then damn. Okay? Shit, I guess I'm going to have to apply at Target or Walmart. Okay? It's like I'm playing. I got to find a way. But anyway, let's keep on going. So what do you guys think about Cash Doll? Cash Doll, all about her money, no problem. Yes, we're going to do on some sugar, trying to be sugar babies. Girl, my homegirl, I done forgot the site she told me on, but she said that it's sites and it's for sugar babies. So it's just a site full of sugar daddies looking for sugar babies. I don't know what site it is, but they are sites and there are secret groups and communities that are full of sugar daddies with sugar mommies. But I think you have to be a part of that mentality. It's just like everything has a community, right? And you know, the sugar babies, they don't want all these random girls to be a part of their communities because they want to keep the sugar daddies to themselves. And it's a sort of, you know, they don't want to put their business out there. The sugar daddies don't want to put business out there, but there are communities all across the globe that cater to sugar babies and sugar daddies. Yes, they do. Some, I hear you don't have to do nothing freaky. Some of these sugar daddies just want a companionship because, you know, some may not get it up. You know what I mean? So they may just want to go to lunch or they just want a companion on their arm. They want to watch movies with you. They just want something cute, you know? Everybody got their thing, girl. It's something for everybody. We making our own website then. I like Cash Doll until she was being messy with Onika. What Cash Doll, real age, I don't know. I don't think she guys want you guys to know. But she just want to let you guys know she's not feeling the rap game anymore. People are in the comments, they're so rude. She said, Ash, They are so damn rude. I don't like this comment. We're gonna move on. They are so rude, disrespectful. So anyway, it says y'all didn't even stream her last album. It streamed like 7K and y'all bothering her for more. So people are saying her album didn't sell. It only sells 7K. What happened to Cash Doll? Why do you think Cash Doll fell off? When she first came out, she had this song called These Men Are For Everybody. And people loved it. It was on BET. But then after that, it's like she didn't come out with a single that can top These Men Are For Everybody. Now, I do remember her getting into it or having nasty kind of attitude towards Cardi B. I remember her loving Nicki Minaj really hard. Then I remember her getting into it with the Barbs really hard. And then I just remember her being an Instagram model. And every time I would see her, it would just be her modeling clothes, her like in videos, like you would think that she was a YouTuber or you would think that she was like an Instagrammer, just how she kept on doing stuff. All you saw was her posting up pictures, her and all these expensive designers, these high fashion cars, but it was no music. It was like her love for music just wasn't there anymore. Maybe she felt like she was the shizness. And because people didn't buy into her the way she wanted them to buy in, maybe she just gave up and say, you know what? I'm not doing it. But I think she's a good rapper. I think she's very talented. Do you guys think that she's talented? Comment, let us know. Let us know. So let's go on to more. So you guys remember this, right? So Lisa Ray, she is speaking out and she says she apologized to the ladies for how she behaved because, they did a surprise party for the brat. And the way how she carried herself, she said this is not how we were supposed to go. So I want you guys to hear what she has to say. Give me 1 second.
Till it took me for a loop because I know that she knows my heart and I wear my heart on my sleeve. So it was like, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to fake it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. But what I want to apologize to you all, each and every one of you all, for is that this is not the kind of show, or that was not the kind of show that we do. And that is not how we interact with each other. And I don't ever want that to happen again. I apologize to each and every one of you queens because you guys are my friends and my support system as well.
Apologies.
I was so in a place of how do I keep this together and still stay true to how I feel till it took me for a loop because I don't have anything between us, you know what I mean? So that just made me go, well, then what's the problem? And so you're right. We will fix it when in God's time, you know what I mean? So until then, I wish her nothing but the best and love. And we continue on with our show. So I just wanted to
And she know how you really feel too. The world knows how.
Look, the world knows now.
That part. All of us do, child. It was like, whoa.
We don't have anything between us. You know what I mean?
All right. So people want to know, did she apologize to the brat? You know what? I don't know if she apologized to the brat, but I guess she.
And for you to just.
Okay, that's a recap. So I guess I ain't gonna play that recap because she may be cussing. But let's look in the comment section. I don't know. It did not seem like she said the brat, I apologize, but she said they're going to work it out whenever they work it out. But she did apologize to the girls and she apologized to the audience because she wants you to let you guys know that it's not the type of show that they produce. So it says Lisa Ray stays on diamond mode. Girl, relax. Everybody left the dressing room already. Apologize for what? Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second. Apologize for what? She the big sister. She felt how she felt and she said what she said. If it was the truth, then, well, I think you should apologize because it was inappropriate. The anger, it was just rude. It was nasty. You cussing your little sister out on social media. You putting her business out there, y'all relationship out there. she should have apologized, and she's more mature for it. But hopefully, like you guys said, she should, tell us her little sister she apologized for embarrassing her like that as well, because that was embarrassing. That was so embarrassing. I was embarrassed for her. So let's keep on going here. As you guys can see, people is kind of cold-hearted. Not that I damn sure ain't heard from you in months. The tea is stale. Next. You don't have to apologize. I don't think anyone cared. Yes, people do care. We care over here. People are so insensitive and nasty. Apologizing for what? They're the ones that caught her off guard. All right. So what do you guys think about? So many people feel like, Lisa Ray, you shouldn't apologize. I don't know. I feel like it's just a culture where we just be rude and nasty to each other. Hey, let the chips fall where it should fall. If that's the case, then the brat should have just went off on her, right? She should have went off and said, you stupid MFer. I get tired of you, Lisa. You ain't running my life. If I ain't want your ass a part of it, then I ain't want you a part of it. And let's not talk about who you are sleeping with and what the things you do, Lisa. I don't look up to you. All the marriages and the men that you've been with that failed, hell no. I don't want your butt giving advice in my relationship because you can't even keep a damn man. And it's just nasty, Of course you should apologize. It's so easy for people to be nasty. It's so easy for people to be rude. It's so easy to put people on blast and embarrass people. That's easy, but I think it takes more strength and courage to say, you know what, I was wrong. I think it's more strength and self-discipline and self-control when you may think something, but you know what, I ain't gonna say that. It's not the time. It's not the place. And I don't want to hurt you. The whole purpose is not for me to hurt you. It's for us to get an understanding. I don't have to throw insults to you. I don't have to make you feel low. For what? Anyone that goes against Nikki is miserable. Yes, it was. Wow. That's literally what she have said back to her through the whole word. That's the truth. She doesn't have to. Like water off a duck back. If the brat felt the way she should have came, that was throwing her in the towel first. I think she may be bitter because of what her husband did. She made the brat look like a little kid, and I felt bad for her. You right, Darrell. She did make the brat feel like a little kid, and the brat hates feeling that way, and that's her main issue with Lisa Ray. And it's like, see, this exactly why I don't include you in my life, because you always make me feel small. Lisa Ray always make the brat feel small, and that's why she doesn't include her. So when the brat, which real big of her, she went on a show to surprise her. Now maybe she should have notified her before surprising her. But she thought time went past. I'm sure people was in the brat head talking about, time heals everything. She should be over it now. That happened so long ago. But clearly things can happen years ago and people bring it up. And you see when Lisa Ray said, I haven't talked to you in like over a year and some months, ain't nobody gonna say, well, that happened so long ago, why bring it up? But when it's a woman and she has been touched or disrespected by a man and it happened a year ago, why do people say, well, that happened a year ago, why bring it up now? Why you ain't bring it up when he did what he did? You see how people pick and choose what they want to say and what they don't want to say, okay? That's the part I don't like, and that's the part I like calling up, all right? I don't have to double down standards. But what do y'all think about this? Gigi always told the brat to live her truth. Yeah, but that has nothing to do with you making somebody feel small, how you talk to somebody, how you demean somebody. Now, y'all just got finished talking about Candace, right? And you said Candace have a mouth. She demeans you, she degrades you, and she makes you feel small, right? So who knows how Lisa Ray was talking to the brat. She probably made her feel small, which the brat says she does make her feel small. She doesn't make her feel good about herself. Lisa Ray come off as very controlling, and that's not it. She's grown. She makes her own life, her own choices. I don't need you to insert yourself in everything that I do. And that's why I want to keep my distance for a while. I think the brat needed that. I think she needed space. And it's okay for her not to pick up Lisa Ray phone calls. It's okay not to give Lisa Ray an explanation why she's not doing this and that. Because the brat wants to own her own stuff. She doesn't want to be overshadowed by Lisa Ray anymore. And she kept on telling Lisa Ray, please stop treating me like this. Please stop talking to me like this. But Lisa Ray just don't get it. And so when the brat felt like it was time went past, she should forgive and move on, she got the same treatment that she was trying to avoid all these years. And it's like, see, I should have just kept my damn distance. I should have just kept my distance. So Lisa Ray knows that scammer. The brat respects her sister. Should I keep my damn distance too? All right, so I don't know if you guys know this person, but this is Herbo. He's a rapper. I don't know what rap songs he do. I don't know nothing about his music, but he's with Fabulous daughter. And I don't know if it's Fabulous daughter or Fabulous stepdaughter, but Emily daughter. I know she's Emily daughter for sure, right? So he's with Emily's daughter. And don't you know that girl Ari that we was talking about before? Yeah, Ari and Herbo used to have a thing together, and I think they got a kid together too. So Herbo, the reason why he's in the news, because he's out here threatening to put pause on his girlfriend, ex-boyfriend. I don't know, it's just weird. It's really weird. But check this out.
Y'all know Chyna ain't get invited on prom. She didn't get a prom date.
I chose not to go to prom with anybody. I wanted
Why?
to go by myself.
Why?
Because I did not want to regret.
Why would you
going with
regret it?
somebody.
Well, everybody got a picture of somebody
Who
old
wants
from
to
prom.
look back 20 years from now like, ew, why did I go to prom with this guy?
But how? That's
You didn't even go to prom.
I went to prom, 8th grade. Boss.
That don't count.
Ben
That
Savage.
don't count.
Ben went to prom. Little boy on phone him. How did it happen? Who go on prom 8th grade with seniors? I went to senior prom.
All right, so he's out here bragging about when he was 8th grade in middle school. So how old is he? Is what, 12 years old? And he said he was a little boy. He said little boy, and he went to damn prom. Okay, going to prom with 17 and 18-year-olds. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about it? I don't know. So he said that's when he went to prom. I guess he got annoyed that she decided to go to prom by herself, But what y'all think, he lying? So people are saying he lying. If a man wants to be with you, he wants to put pause on your ex. He's not the one for you. 8th grade. Now people in the comment section talking about he was just joking. Well, I didn't crack a laugh. Did you laugh? A bad gal, did you laugh about it? He didn't seem like he was joking. I don't know him. Maybe that's how he jokes. But he wasn't laughing at it either, So what do a 12-year-old have in common with a 17-year-old? Hey, who knows? But that's what he bragging about. So check this out. I'm going to have to beep some stuff out.
I definitely did. 8th grade. Tell you.
You didn't go to yours, though.
And I got on here to say, because you said you had a boyfriend in high school while you ain't go. Whoever your...
All right, so there he goes. He said whoever your boyfriend is, he's going to find him, and he's a B, and he's going to put pause on your ass, okay? Yeah. So, listen, if you don't believe me, check this out. Check this out, because I ain't going to play it. But it says here, how you going to threaten a boyfriend from high school, okay? It says, I went to prom 8th grade, savage. So people uplift this, right? However, if it was a girl going to 8th grade with some 17, 18-year-old boys prom night, oh, honey, they have a whole different flavor. It says and what the hell is a 17, 18-year-old want to do with an 8th grade year boy? That's to be questionable, and that's like, what the hell? He's a little boy. He's a damn child. Why would his mom allow him as an 8th grader to be up with 17, 18-year-olds, and you know, during those primes, especially if you went in the goddamn hood at them primes, they doing all type of freaky stuff that night. They is drinking that night. They smoking on some smoke. They popping them pills that night. Girl, bye. So it's not high school prom. It was junior high school prom. Oh, is that what it was? Junior high school prom. Junior high school prom. What age is that? What age is junior high school prom? Comment, let us know, what is junior high school prom, okay? Because there's only one prom I know, and I could swear it's when you're in 12th grade. Line 8th grade, 13, 14. It's all about the in crowd. So why would he imply he's a little boy going to prom? A little boy that's in 8th grade, hanging around 12, 13. You mean homecoming? 13, 14, you're born in early, 7th, 8th grade. These parents nowadays barely have any control over these boys. Yes, 12 and 13, there's no junior high school prom. It's no junior high school prom. That's what I thought. You got your homecoming in 9th grade. And then at the homecoming... What you got in 11th grade? I don't know what you got in 10th grade, 11th grade. I think it's prom in the senior year. I know that. All I know, homecoming in 9th grade, and then you got your prom in 12th grade. I had a junior high prom. So you said junior high prom. He had a junior high prom. What grade are you in when you in a junior high prom? I've never heard that shit. Where they do that at? What city y'all from? They got a junior high prom? It's a prom in 8th grade. Okay, a prom in 8th grade. That's one thing. But he implies he's in the 8th grade going to prom. So why would he imply that I'm in the 8th grade, a little boy, going to prom? He would have just said, I'm going to prom with my peers. But he implied like he's a little boy growing up with the grown-ups, right? So, I know y'all trying to cap for him because, you know, anytime when you have a good-looking person, they always trying to cap for the good-looking nigga. But I want to play this one more time so we can get some understanding because I didn't hear him say junior prom, but, you know, it will replay. It says, he said with the 12th graders. Oh, hold on. Wait. Okay, stop it. Stop. Okay, bam. So let's get this some clarity, okay?
Not to go to prom with anybody. I wanted
Why?
to go by myself.
Why?
Because I did not want to regret.
Why would you
going with
regret it?
somebody.
Well, everybody got a picture of somebody
Who
old
wants
from
to
prom.
look back 20 years from now like, ew, why did I go to prom with this guy? Like,
But how? That's
you didn't even go to prom.
I went to prom, 8th grade. Boss.
That don't count.
Ben
That
Savage.
don't count.
Ben went to prom. Little boy on phone.
That don't
How did it happen? Who go on prom 8th grade with seniors? I went to senior prom. I definitely did.
Okay, hold on. He said with seniors. Where my seniors at? Y'all know how it is in high school. Seniors. So they got seniors in junior prom. They got. I never knew. You know, I thought seniors was only for 12th graders. You got your freshmen, then you got your sophomores, you got your juniors, and you got your damn seniors. So yeah, he lying. Well, who knows if you like 8th grade is senior and junior high. Why? Okay, thick girl 40. What sense does he make to imply he was a little boy in 8th grade going with the seniors? Wouldn't you just say, I'm a 8th grade senior? I went to my 8th grade senior prom. But to say I'm a little boy with some seniors, he was implying that he was young with some grown folks or older people. But anyway, we just keep on moving on. So, people, it went viral. This video, this video had over 1 million views, as you guys can see the viewer count. So it definitely went viral. Wait, that's how you pronounce her name. His energy towards her. This man is so Chicago. I didn't go to my hood boyfriend was banned, so I didn't want to go. All right, so their hood boyfriend was banned, so there you go. Other people don't take prom as serious as black people. I think the schooling system is shitty. that prom is one of the most exciting things about it. They look forward to. All right, what do y'all think about that? Do you guys look forward to the prom more than? And everybody was just so excited about this. Oh my God, So, but people in the comment section said he was just an eighth grader that went to prom with other eighth graders. So, ain't no big to do. So let's keep on moving on. So this got a whole bunch of coverage as well. This is a football player, Reggie Bush. So he put something here. He says, I love everything about this picture, man. Okay, this is him with his homeboy. This is pure gold, and this is what the Black community should always look like, all right? So it's not him with the girl. This is just the picture. You see the two Black football players embracing and loving each other, okay? So we go down here, and they says, coming from a man who is married to a woman who is not Black makes no sense. All right, so before we go into his comment, how do you guys feel about this? Do you feel that people that believe in interracial relationships should speak on, I guess, the Black community? It seems as if you cannot be pro-Black and be open to an interracial relationship or are in an interracial relationship. It seems like people have an issue with that. I want to know what y'all think about it. Comment, let us know. So I guess we can do a number game. Can you be pro-Black for your Black community and still date outside your race? What do you guys think? 30 if you can be for your community and date outside your race. 31 if you feel like no, you cannot be for Black people if you're dating outside your race. Comment, let us know. I don't care. Do you? I think that you can be in an interracial relationship and still be for the Black community. But clearly, you see this all the time. So I just want to know, what do you guys feel about it? The kids still going to be looked at as Black, especially the way they look at, yes. 31, 30, 30. Hey, Gigi, I'm late. I'm going to have to watch the replay. Please watch the replay. Not at all. It's there in between. You can't. All right. Don't matter. So people are saying don't matter. People are saying yes. People are saying no. Look like it's definitely a split. So the person says, wow. Oh, no, Reggie Bush says, wow, you are really offended at my family. My wife saved my life. If it wasn't for her, I would be gone. She is my guardian angel sent from heaven. She loves God first, and she's an amazing mother. I found my soulmate. I hope you can say the same, all right? So he said that, and a lot of people, they dragged him. They say, nah, Bush, you wasn't saying that when you cheated on your wife. You wasn't saying that when you was cheating on your wife. So it just definitely feel like, shit, maybe I shouldn't even cover this conversation. It's just too controversial, and I really try not to be too controversial, But it definitely seems like, I guess, do you guys agree with him that when people see his blended family, that people are offended? I guess across the board, some white people are offended when they see their white people with Black people, and some Black people are offended when they see Black people with white people. Damn, are we back in 1940s? All right. It definitely feel like we want to be segregated, only Blacks dating Blacks, only whites dating whites. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Seem like Caucasian gets offended when they see interracial relationships, and Black people get offended when they see interracial relationships. Is he for the community, but definitely not pro-Black? Love is love. I agree with you, boo. What's with the Black man saying a white woman saved his life? Keep the wealth in the community. So free love. You might as well be Mr. 45 trying to divide us. Reggie was a cutie. What a waste. All right. So let's look over here. in the comment section. People are saying, but she didn't say that she hates his family. They don't date black women, but talk about black community. And the person who wrote the comment is right. It's pandering to what's current. All right. So do you guys feel like Bush, if you are in a relationship, should you just not say anything positive about the black community at all? You know, do you feel like Reggie Bush is just doing it to, I don't know, why would he be doing it? To get black votes? I don't know, you know. I don't watch sports. So in my mind, I'm figuring if you know, a football player or you a basketball player, automatically you're going to have a whole bunch of men that like you. Automatically you're going to have black people or black men that like you because you into the damn sports, you know. So what do y'all think about this? Talk about Sleep White, Love is Love. A wealthy of men refuse to marry black women. She's apparently did all that for you. You repay her back by cheating and having a baby on her, but okay, all right. So it went real left real quick. It went real left real quick. He said that this is the love that we should see, you know. This is what the black community should always look like. And it went left. It definitely went left, I guess, you know. There it is. So it's possible. But let's be real. A lot of our favorite black rappers and athletes and comedians are married biracial or white women. It's a small percentage that marry black women. All right. I literally hate when he talks. All right. So a lot of people feel a lot of way about it, you know. So that's why I covered it. Comment. Let us know what you guys think. I'm looking in the comment section. It says, yep, Diamond. This is the reality. Yep. So, all right. So I know I stayed up a little bit late. I apologize, and I'm going to try to go back and try to cut it up or whatever. I enjoyed you guys. I hope you have a great day. And we had a wild morning this morning, didn't we? From the first live till we had to cut that out, delete it. Thank you guys for watching my back and having my back. And DJ, where you at? I can't find the DJ. There we go. All right, see you guys sooner than later. Please like this video and share.